Hey guys, I am gonna try this again. Hopefully you have sound this time. Although if there isn't sound, just have someone wiggle the stereo jack by my computer. It's not very difficult, but that's okay. I blame Andrew Alberg. Okay, so let's talk about as far as today goes. You should have completed your warm, hopefully. You also should be getting back grade sheets. At the bottom of the grade sheet, it's a little bit different. I kind of talk about what you need to complete in order to get the grade that you need to have in the class. If you look up on the board, you'll see that all assignments besides final papers and stories are due on Friday. I will not grade anything after that. There was a couple of students who have been absent, like Ronique. Ronique, obviously, those type of things don't apply to you because you have been ill and all your absences have been excused. But everybody else, if you have anything, I'm not going to grade anything after Friday besides short stories. The other thing, I'm looking over here, it says, attention, all grade sheets, that's this thing, must be signed by an advisory teacher or Mr. Spring. If you do not get them signed, I will not grade your final assignments. That means your short stories. Those signed by parents or guardians or whatever you get them signed by will still get extra credit. Do not ask to get them signed during class. This is non-negotiable if you want your short story to be graded, and all you simply have to do is to get your advisory teacher or Mr. Spring to sign them. If you have me as your advisory teacher, you need to get Mr. Spring to sign them because that is partial or not partial. It's 9:09 on Sunday. Bias? Nope, not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but I don't care. They need to be signed and returned to me again. Don't be like, can I go and get this? No, do it on your own time. You'll notice that nothing on the classroom website has changed as far as your different assignments for today. A couple of things that you should be focusing on is this creative writing note short story 8 basic elements and plot developments. If you haven't completed these are what you really want to focus on because today is kind of like a work day. So opening this back up, this talks about how to plan out your story. As far as your characters, we talked about build me a character if you're having trouble with that. As far as you're setting your story, you can describe that as well, and you can talk about your conflicts. This above assignment, which a brave 3 of you got done. Thank you, 3 of you. These are pre-writing assignments, Aaron. So when you're filling these out, when I say write out the first couple sentences of your introduction or write out the first couple of sentences of your conclusion, it's to help you brainstorm what those might be. It's not to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. This is something that can get you started. So for example, like your first couple sentences of your introduction can often be the hardest thing. So talk about your setting. It was a dark and stormy night in West Compton when Andrew first saw the man. Bam! Like I just started up like a story. And then the first couple sentences of your conclusion. This down here kind of helps you structure your assignment. These are things that you need to complete to give you an idea about what are you going to put together, because I don't just want some mess tossed together. That's normally why you do this stuff. I often get that Mr. McDonald, I'm just not really sure as far as ideas go. I know I'm not there. I'll be conferencing you guys all this week, but I also have this document down below that is around a 16, I think, 16? 13. That's around a 13 question, kind of like checklist about where you can start at space one. So if you're just one of those people that are just like, I'm really not sure what to write about. I mean, if you look on the walls, you have characters. If you look over like all this different stuff all around, you look at your assignment, you guys have short stories that you just really need to expand upon, but you need to get working. This isn't a time to be messing around. This isn't a time not to find something constructive to do. And something constructive might be your makeup work, but it needs to be something for this class. If you have any questions about that, it's not complicated. Today is a work day. And again, if you are one of those people that are confused about, where can I exactly get started, Mr. McDonald? This is where you can get started if you're really just having some trouble. Otherwise, open up a document and start writing, because this is going to be your work week to do this short story. If you share the stuff with me, I can check it out. I'll comment on it. I'll probably go through and comment on these things too tomorrow morning when I have a little bit more of a brain. Otherwise, be awesome for the sub. Don't sit there acting like you're doing work. Do work, because it's really important that you spend this time. This is the last week, and this is something that I want us all to pass, and I'm really excited about this stuff. I'm excited to read your stories. I think that's it for now. I am maybe going to go home. Yeah, I'll probably stick around for like another hour. But I will see you guys all guaranteed on Tuesday. All your shiny bright faces. Love you all. Mr. McDonald out.